Hi everybody, today we are here in honor of our pets. Yes, we love our pets. I'm joined today by my son Tyler, my son Brody, and this is our dog Mackie. When it comes to drawing your pet's portrait, we're going to talk about your pet's head and just a little bit of your pet's body. So to begin, please make sure you have a pencil and a piece of paper. Our first thing to look at today is going to be our pet's head. When you take a look at your pet, whether you have a cat, a dog, an iguana, take a look at what shape your pet's head is. If I take a look at Mackie, I can see that she has pretty much an oval shaped head, perhaps a little bit rounder at the top and pointier towards the bottom. So I'm going to begin with that. I have a pretty large piece of paper here, so if I want my Mackie's head to be the star of my picture, I'm going to make sure it's big. But I'll leave just enough room for the ears. Maybe if your pet's ears are on top, you'll need to leave a little more room at the top or at the sides. So here we go. First shape of the day is going to be my pet's head. So let's start at the top of my page here. And then I'm going to bring Mackie's head shape into somewhat of an oval, a little bit bigger at the top, a little bit narrower at the chin. Now as I take a look at my pet, the next thing I'm going to do is add that body shape into my pet. Now Mackie's head is taking up most of my picture, so if I take a look at her shoulders, I realize that her shoulders are probably going to go pretty much off of my page, like so. Now working from the top of my pet's head towards the bottom of my picture, I can see here's the top of Mackie's head, and if I take a look, her ears might be what I have to do next. So here's the top of Mackie's head. You can see if I just slide down the head shape a little bit, and I'm going to make her ears go off of the page as well. And her ears, if this is Mackie's chin, I can see that her ears almost come all the way down to her chin. One trick that we can use is if you compare the shapes that you're drawing to something else that's on your paper, that will help you get the placement of it correct. Now anything that's inside of Mackie's ears, since I'm using a pencil, I have the advantage that I can erase that. Mackie is looking good. Now next, if we take a look at Mackie, one really cool thing about animals, humans, is that we are all symmetrical. If I could take a line and draw it right down the middle of Mackie's head, I would realize that this eye is the same as that one on the other side. This is kind of nice because if I make one, I just have to repeat the same thing on the other side for her other eye. Now, taking a look at Mackie's eyes, I'm also going to think about that as a very simple shape. Could be that it's a football shape. Your animal's eye might be a round circle. But here we go. Let's take a look. She's falling asleep right in front of us. Okay, Mac, let's take a look at your eyes. Oh, very nice. Okay, so if I made myself an imaginary line down the middle, I can see that Mackie's eyes are just about, here's the top of her head, here's her nose. So her eyes also are just below the top of her ears. So I might start with Mackie's eyes for the top here, and then she's got some really pretty big eyes. So I'll kind of give her the bottom of the eyes, just about right there. Now, moving down Mackie's face, I have her eyes in place. Now I have to work on her nose. If I take a look at her nose, here's her eyes, here's her nose, and there's her chin. It's not quite down to the bottom of the chin, almost halfway from her eyes to her chin. Gonna take a look at this cute little nose shape she's got going on here. It's rounded at the top, rounded at the sides. Something on that order. Not quite a circle, not quite an oval. And now we're gonna take care of this little, often for dogs, we can see that they have this line right below their nose. And then her mouth. So if I take a look at Mackie's mouth, she's got this fun little black part of her mouth here, and then her all right, I think this is a pretty good start for my Mackie. Once I have all of my major shapes in place, then I can think about adding details. I can see that, of course, I'm going to add Mackie's pretty brown eyes that are inside of these shapes here. I can start thinking about nostrils if I want to add whiskers. Maybe, just maybe, I need to improve on some things that I have done. And then of course I can also add Mackie's collar. She's got all this kind of fun hair that's coming down, and then her collar kind of tucks underneath here. So I might think about adding that into place. And here I go. I do believe I'm at a point right now that I could start considering colors. For you, you could do watercolors. Think about maybe some colored pencils. You could use crayons, markers, whatever tools that you like to use for your pet portrait. Of course, you can also combine materials. You could combine some watercolors with some colored pencils and some crayons. It's totally up to you. You can even, if you want to have some more fun, is you could even go with some colors that are absolutely nothing close to your pet, and we could consider that some more fun abstract art. Whatever you do, have a great time. Take a look, break it down into shapes, and I can't wait to see what you all come up with for portraits of your pets. Have a great day, everybody.